Hi everybody, I'm Nick, and I'm here for your bold predictions of 2019 in the world of video games. These are some predictions that I think are just super out there. They're spicy, they're amped up, and they're just super bold. Underline, italics, bold. That's right, bold. So in January, which is the month that we're in right now, we've got Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out at the end of the month. Brian, you're excited for that?
Oh, I am.
Well, you're gonna turn that excitement down because Resident Evil 2 is just gonna outshine it. It's gonna outshine it with all its zombies and HD remade, masterful coolness. And then we've also got, the big three. You got Sony, you got Microsoft, you got Nintendo. How are they gonna fare? You think Sony's gonna do well?
Oh, no.
No, they're not gonna do well at all. They're gonna have a pretty rough year. Why are they gonna have a rough year? Because there's no Last of Us 2, and that's the game that we all wanna play. I mean, Days Gone is gonna come out.
What is that?
Days Gone, okay, it's based, so you got Last of Us, right? Which is basically zombies and end of the world. Well, let's just take that and let's just put more zombies in it, and the main character's a biker. And that's it. That's the game. That's the game right there. And I don't know why everyone's ogling over it, but they are. But guess what? It's gonna flop. It'll sell well to start because of how everybody's all like, oh my God, Days Gone. And then it just won't. It will not be a good game overall. And another reason why Sony's gonna have a bad year, they've got no E3 representation. You're not at the biggest gaming conference of the year. You're just, oh yeah, we're gonna do well, but we're not gonna show up when it matters. Good luck to you, Sony. Microsoft, however, your favorite console, Brian.
Yeah, it is.
Microsoft will have a comeback year, setting up for a solid 2020. I think Microsoft's acquisitions of all of their different indie developers like Obsidian, who put out Divinity, or no, they didn't put out Divinity, they put out Pillars of Eternity. They're just very similar games. They put out Pillars of Eternity 1, Pillars of Eternity 2. They're also putting out a new game called The Outer Worlds, which is much like Fallout New Vegas, because they also did Fallout New Vegas, and we like Fallout New Vegas, don't we?
I like Fallout 3.
You like Fallout. I mean, it's like the same thing. It's a quintessential, successor to Fallout 3. It's just like Fallout 3, but in the desert, and here's gambling, basically. So, Microsoft's acquisition of those indie developers is going to help them immensely in 2019. What is it going to help them is Crackdown 3. Brian, did you play Crackdown 1 or 2?
No.
Neither did I. But I'm telling you right now that Crackdown 3 is going to tank, just like 1 and 2. Why are they even making a third one? Why?
People want it.
I guess someone wants it. Someone outside of this room definitely wants Crackdown 3. They're gonna make it. It's not gonna do well. But Ori and the Will of the Wisps, which I believe is the next Ori game, is gonna do really well. If you haven't played Ori and the Blind Forest, play it. It's really good. It's heartwarming. It's gonna make you want to go home and just like hug your pets or your mom and be like, hey, I love you, blah, blah, blah. And also Gears 5. And if you put out a Gears, it's probably gonna be a good year. It's Gears, a Gears year. It's good. Gears, I'm saying it right now, Gears is going to come out in September. Gears 5, September 19th. How's that? Draw the line in the sand.
Mark it on the calendar.
Mark it on the calendar. Write it down. That's what we're going to do. But the company that's going to have the best year in 2019 is Nintendo. Currently, my favorite console. Put everything on the Switch. Everything should be on the Switch. And you know what? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're just going to do it. They're just going to start doing it. The Switch sold so much over holiday season that all these developers are like, all right, fine, let's put it on the Switch. We saw it first with Mortal Kombat 11. We saw it with Mortal Kombat 11. We're going to see it with everything else. All these games are going to start coming out on the Switch. That means the Switch is going to have to put out a new console to play these games. Switch Plus.
Switch Pro.
Or the Switch Pro. There you go. Switch Pro Plus. Switch Plus Pro. Whatever you want to call it. Switch U. I don't care. But they're going to put it out. It's going to be stronger. The controllers are going to be better. It's not going to break down as much for people that did have the Switches break down. I'm sorry for you, but hey, mine didn't. Tough luck. But yeah, they're going to put out a new Switch, not necessarily like Switch 2, but like Switch 1.5 type thing. They're going to put out some new classics for the Nintendo Switch Online service, and that's going to be really cool. And I don't just mean like, oh yeah, here's more regular Nintendo games. I'm talking Super Nintendo. I'm talking maybe N64. Give me 2 games that you would love to see on Switch Online.
GoldenEye. Donkey Kong.
Yeah, you're definitely going to see Donkey Kong. I don't know about GoldenEye because of the whole Rare thing, but who knows? That'd be really cool. I would love to see Super Mario World, and I would love to see the first Smash. Give me the first Smash. I want to play first Smash. I want to play new Smash. Give me them both on the Switch. Let's do it.
Put old Smash is in new Smash.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just HD.
Whatevs. Don't matter.
Ultimate everything.
Ultimate everything. Okay, I believe it. It's already there. See? They're already coming true. You know what else is going to help Nintendo dominate 2019? Pokemon. Pokemon. The gigantic cash cow that is Pokemon. Pikachu is just electrifying money. You think he's an electric Pokemon? No. He's a dollar bills, y'all, Pokemon. Just constantly coins and bills and credit cards, just all of it. They're going to put out a new Pokemon game. It's going to come out in November.
Take my money.
Yeah, I take my money too. I'll buy both copies. Again. Because that's just what I do. I love Pokemon. And at E3, I'm calling it right now, they are going to announce a new Star Fox game, a new Pikmin game, remasters of the Pikmin game for the Switch and the Star Fox for the Switch, and they will announce that Metroid Prime 4 is releasing in December of 2019. December 2nd.
Pull up the calendar again.
Pull the calendar, write it down a second time. December 2nd, Metroid Prime 4. It's coming. And just take all my money again for another time. So out of those three, I think Nintendo's going to have the best year. A company that needs to have a good year is Bethesda. Will they? I don't know. They're releasing Rage 2, but Rage 2 is just basically Far Cry New Order, whatever that game is. They're like the same game, so how are those going to do? I don't know. What they really need to do is they really need to put out Elder Scrolls 6 or Starfield. I don't think either of those are going to come in 2019, but I do think they will release in spring of 2020. You think that's a good idea, Brian?
What's the date?
March 15th.
Pull up the calendar again.
Pull out the calendar, March 15th, Elder Scrolls 6. Write it in stone with a permanent marker. Grind it. That's what I want you to do. So yeah, I think Bethesda is going to have to announce at E3 or somewhere that, hey, Elder Scrolls 6 or Starfield is coming in early 2020 in order to get people to get over the debacle, the gigantic apocalypse that was Fallout 76. Just a terrible, terrible thing. Now, both Sony and Microsoft are going to announce new consoles in 2019. Guaranteed. Microsoft's going to announce two. They're both not going to take discs. Well, maybe one might, but the other one definitely won't. It's going to be more on Game Pass and more game streaming, because that's just where it's going. If you don't have Game Pass, I highly recommend it. It's like 100 and some odd plus games, and they're all pretty good games for a pretty cheap monthly price. You get like $10 to play 100 games. That's a pretty good deal. So they're going to announce their new console at E3, guaranteed. Sony, since they're not at E3, can't really do that. How are they going to do it? They're going to do it at a PlayStation Experience, which is going to probably happen in September or one of those other months, September, October, November, not December. It's going to happen in one of those 3 months. They're going to announce that the new PlayStation, the PlayStation 5, whatever they want to call it, is going to come out in 2020 of the summer. Both of those consoles coming out before August 1st, 2020. Guaranteed. Put it on the calendar, Brian. Put it right there. Now let's get into some of the games that are coming out this year. Anthem is one of the games that's coming out this year. It's a huge game that I'm hyped for. I'm really excited to play. You excited to play Anthem?
Oh, I am.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Cool. I can hear the excitement.
I might pre-order it right now, or not.
I mean, we're filming, so maybe not right now, but maybe after. Who knows? But Anthem will be one of the best games of 2019, but it will not, I repeat, not, N-O-T, will not win Game of the Year. Because that's going to go to an indie game. Now, I don't know what indie game that is, because I don't know all the indie games that are coming out this year. I don't know every game that's coming out this year, but I do know that an indie game is going to win Game of the Year. Celeste almost did it in 2018, and now's the time. The time is now, indies. Your time is up. Here you go. Let's do it. And another game that's going to be coming out, or at least it's going to be announced in 2019, Borderlands 3. We expected it and hoped for it at E3 in 2018, but it didn't happen. So in 2019, 2K is going to be like, all right, cool. Borderlands 3 is coming and it's going to come out in 2020. But they're at least going to announce it in 2019, and that's cool with me. Is that cool with you, Brian?
Well, it's cool with me.
I mean, I'll take it.
Only if Claptrap. Only if it's Claptrap story.
What if it was all Claptrap?
Yeah.
You could only be Claptrap, and Claptrap pulls out like a huge rocket launcher. Yeah. Catch a ride. I love Borderlands. But another game that's going to be making a comeback, and I'm talking comeback, like Blast from the Past comeback, that will also be announced alongside Microsoft's new consoles, S in the parentheses, is going to be Fable. Fable is one of my favorite game franchises of this new three-dimensional graphics time that we live in the 21st century. I really like Fable. I've played Fable 1, 2, and 3, and I really think that Fable will make a return come on the new Xbox consoles. Did you ever play Fable, Brian?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? You should. It's a lot of fun. It's like old, it's like GTA, but in like old medieval times. I'm just gonna walk up to this fool and be like, ah, I'm laughing at your face. It's fun, it's cool, I dig it.
It's gonna have emotes.
It already has emotes.
Have a new one.
New ones, definitely, but they're not gonna steal anybody's emotes from anybody that posts videos on
Or
YouTube.
they'll give credit.
Or they'll give credit. Or they'll get sued, one or the other. One of those is gonna happen. And you know what? Biggest, boldest prediction of 2019, Fortnite will fall. Fortnite will fall by September of 2019. You heard it here first. That's coming out of my mouth into that microphone, and Brian is my witness, and everybody watching is my witness.
Put it on the calendar.
Put it on the calendar. So those are our bold predictions for 2019. If you like this video, a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below. Let me know your bold predictions for 2019. And let me know if you think we're crazy. And also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, whether it's here or wherever it is. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for more things Adam Gaming and more things video games in general. And you know what else you can do? You can have a great day, you guys.